Alright, welcome back to another video of Subnautica. We just got through all of Aurora in the last one, so now we're just going to be kind of exploring all of the fellows and hopefully moving on to some other stuff once we can get the prawn suit going. If we're lucky, we'll end with being able to put together the Cyclops and sub. Let's try. I doubt we're gonna get that far though. Cool. Got. Steam off depth module that we can put in access upgrades. We have the engine efficiency module that we can hold on to for the Cyclops, which is pretty excellent. It's sitting there. A whole ton of batteries.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be your head. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Alright, let's go to the Degassi Hab. I think we're scanning in here. I don't think so. At some point, we're gonna have to get those teeth. Ooh. Getting a lot of fish because I'm just focused on the waypoint here. There we go. That's nice and easy to get into this way. I really much prefer coming in this path. Usually when I the last couple times I've come down here, I've come from that direction. I've been used to it. Yes. Cool. So here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That's that.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yay!
Integrating new PDA
If I wanted. Perfect care. There's the water filtration machine. Just useful in survival. It basically is a game changer. It's a power hog, but it's a game changer.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data to PDA. New blueprint acquired.
Ultra high cap tank, yes.
Blueprint acquired.
Well, let's get back out to Emoth. No wormy kisses, please. Then I just have to get that data pad, and we have acquired everything we can possibly acquire. I think. Thermal plant. That power cell charger fragment. That is power cell charger fragment. Boom, boom. That's important.
New blueprint acquired.
multi-purpose room. I could get it from the floating island, but if I can just get it here, might as well just get it here, right? I don't care about the whole planter.
Acquired. 30 seconds.
Modification station fragment.
Oxygen.
Okay, I really should have equipped the rebreather, but yeah, mistakes were made. That big a deal.
Integrating new PDA data.
They've been hurting my scene. Let's see. Anything else of here? Scanning wise, there's plenty of minerals of value around this area, but no, we got all the. Only thing left, maybe, is this room. Just in case I want it. But I don't think I really will be setting it up.
New blueprint acquired.
One of these days I gotta actually do a build in this game. Try and make something that's actually kind of a visually interesting base instead of just a functional bare bones one. Battery. Next. Let's look at the blueprints for bronze suit. I need to get the teeth now. Okay. Hair gel needs to be known. What? That's the gel sack. Luckily, those can be cultivated, so I can easily just go find even just one, knife it, and bring all the seeds back. Then while they grow, I can actually work on some other stuff near the base. In there, that's a geothermal pin. So theoretically, you could build a base down here with the thermal power plant, which is kind of neat. That's maybe in a creative mode build, but try and build a base that spans a significant portion of the map and goes to various areas. There we go. That's rather convenient. The air tank for it, but I mean, I kind of have an air tank worth it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Do I have the battery charger? I did not.
New blueprint.
Where's the battery
acquired.
charger? Okay, so. This wreck always causes me anxiety because I get turned around in it so easily. Battery charger. Right. There was enough here for me to just have the battery charger. That's
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
notification station, that's big. Now we have
Blueprint
that.
acquired.
Let's go back out to the sea moss real quick. This is one of those times where I would consider doing some like tank switching on the air tank, but didn't exactly prep for that, so you can actually get really stupidly far with very little if you just do that and can kind of just leave it bound past what you need to do normally. This duct here, here, data pad and battery charger stuff. See, there's data pad. There it is.
Integrating new PDA data.
There's nothing else worth grabbing in here. No prawn suit parts or anything like that, but
Meters.
now I can recharge my batteries. I have a multi-purpose room that I can put a generator in with a planner bot. Yeah. Okay. I never need to go back into that wreck either. No. Already visited this life pod? This is life pod 17, I think so. That looks like a EMOS fragment. No data pad to be found. Good. Cool. Now I just need the parts for a lot of that stuff. Actually, here, we have those two things because we already made them now. I'm gonna need lithium for the ultra high capacity. That's fine. And a battery for the survival knife. I've got plenty of batteries. In fact, one's currently burned out, so I can just throw that into it. Let's what's that? Sea moth fragment. Let's go see if we can get some more lithium. We're looking for shale deposits.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I don't remember. Is lithium occurring in standalone deposits in this area? I don't think so. Diamond, useful. Useful. After all. Yeah, I need the drill arm to get those deposits. And I don't have the drill arm. I have a rough idea of how to get the drill arm, but I think if we can just get what we're after. We can get what we're after just by breaking these shale crops. That'll be good enough. Hold.
Seconds.
Hi. Not my sea moth. I've never experienced these worms being this aggressive about them. Right, I also need lead for the lithium. 2. Oh! I'm being an idiot. I know where there's just freestanding lithium like crazy. I just have to go to the platform base thing. But
30 seconds.
Doesn't feel super important. Like I've got 5. I need more. I just think I needed a whole bunch because I was looking at the components for the bronze suit and reading the lead as lithium for some reason. Now, granted, the plasteel needs lithium, but only 1 per? So we're good there. I need to find some gel sacks. And we're good there. I guess I'm gonna start building things. Where do I want to build the base? I like building it out by this, partially because I could just dive down for some of the lithium and all that. Oh, right, I said I wanted to build it over by the mountain. That actually would be pretty beneficial to do because I can find that easily even without leaving something there like a beacon or the sea moth or the prawn suit. I can go set up over there. The only thing is getting underground with the entrances. I don't know that area that well. I usually go off towards the first reef, I think. Okay, so what can we make? Okay, I want I need to ditch some stuff. I have the inventory space for things.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
2 diamond. We'll slide out. Might as well pull all the titanium out. Pull the hab out. We can ditch a bunch of these 100% batteries. We're set. And I've got the moon pool ready to go, I believe. Right, I need a modification station. Blueprints. I have the multi-purpose. I have the large room as well. I actually kind of prefer these since they added them. They take plasteel ingots, so we'll start with the multi-purpose room and then eventually switch over. I do not have the moon pool, never mind. Moon pool's easy to get. Do solar panels, or I could just jump straight to bioreactor. Bioreactor doesn't really cost a whole lot. And then beast. Breather. Ditch the radiation. It didn't even have a battery in it, so now that's 1%. spot to as well. Um. Need lubricant. And then from the lubricant, start working towards.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But we're gonna go this way. Actually, we need to get some titanium enough for. Let's do scan. Right. Do we really want to build it all the way over there? It'd be interesting, and then the ending would be very fast as a result. Indecision. First things first. I don't need this wall locker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Like, yes, it may technically be a bit before I have all the stuff I need to make the fully self-sufficient base that doesn't need to be centralized to a lot of different locations, but at the same time, there's a decent amount of resources that can be gathered within a stone's throw of that spot, so. And then for like seaweed purposes and gel sacks and things like that, I can always just grab some seeds and bring them over and then do some exterior planters to keep them going.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify.
Basically, I want to be like right here. And we'll just do purpose room. Right there for now.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Oh, there's gel sack right there. Okay, well, we are golden. Actually, can I just... I'll have it. There's bitey things in this area, but that's okay. We can get some quartz nearby. Build a hatch. Yeah. No, that's... That's not quartz, that's titanium. Yes. The biggest issue is... Let's explore this wreck. I think there's something good in this wreck. Remember. Biggest issue is... What up? Flash pot. Cool. Inventory, where's my laser cutter?
Acquired.
I'm gonna have to transfer all of the lockers over. I don't have the moon pool, so I can't make a inventory storage space on the... EMA? It's a lightweight high capacity tank.
Blueprint acquired.
It's not good. It's inferior. In my opinion. Granted, it may be useful to certain aspects, like if you're trying to just be speedy, get in, get out. Go, but...
New blueprint acquired.
I just don't like it. Not when I have the ultra high capacity, which is just better in basically every way. The modules here, okay. Oh, there's just a way in here. And a way through. I just need the Delsac, make the bronze suit. Also a door here. Is this door? It is not. Okay. Okay. I think that is... yeah, that is wreckage done. We'll go here, check around this way really quick just to see. Confirm a theory. So that's roughly where the door would be, but there's no way there. I can tell. Tiger stock. I like tiger stock. Oh, what's this? Yeah, titanium. I need the titanium right now anyway. We just need one more quartz, I believe. Oh, there's some quartz. Yeah. For some reason my eyes always mix up salt and quartz, I'm not sure why. Base pieces. Royal hatch. Yeah. Oh, it only needed the one quartz. Okay. Base is over here. I don't have the silver right now for a wiring kit. Not like it's that big a deal. I'm not gonna bother with the cuttlefish because I already have, I think, 100% of the achievements in this game.
The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint Alterra vehicle signatures.
Want that.
New blueprint acquired.
There's no way out here.
New
Just go
blueprint
back.
acquired.
In the way we came. I was about to panic. Panicked. We'll die. You're joined by the cat today. He might be visible. I think he is. He's napping on the beanbag. He's a little Evie baby. Base is right. Not that I have plans to use it, but hey, I have finally messed around with it a little bit for the sake of randomizer needing scans of certain creatures, including leviathans, and just finding it so much easier to scan them with that.
Integrating new PTA data.
Cyclops sonar upgrade.
New blueprint acquired.
Door I can't go through. Cool. I believe that is basically everything. You. My way, I believe. Yes.
30 seconds.
Where?
Oxygen.
I'm really annoyed right now. I'm gonna pause the recording here, get caught back up, and then go back to that because I just lost 45 minutes of progress. So you're back. All right, welcome back. So it took me about 40 minutes to get caught back up. We now have a structure here. I'll show the inside once I go back to there. Back to the life pod, get the rest of, oh. Builder. We have to have builder. Okay. We're going back, deconstructing everything that's over there. Bringing all my resources over that are left over on this side of things. Although there aren't many. And then we are going to continue to proceed with the rest of what I had. I already did build the bioreactor, but that was basically like a non-question of if I was even going to be able to, because of course I was going to be able to. It's one of the simplest things you can make for your base. Might be missing the grow beds because I haven't revisited that wreck yet. The fact that I found it was entirely a fluke anyway, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. The next thing we're doing, you get grow beds anyway, so I'm going to be getting the grow beds from the floating island that's over by where Keen was last located. What's that bunch of clouds over there? Okay, no.
Emergency power.
Launcher's empty.
Oxygen
Launcher's empty.
production offline.
Construct. Construct. Out. Hatch off. Apartment. Okay. Now we have everything. At some point I'm going to need to make the moon pool but I don't have the blueprints as stated before. I also didn't bother with the radio.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda.
Yes, we're gonna get that
and we have a
dialogue
saying
going again.
There's no bad without the good, no good without the
Bag's
bad.
about to try and jump
Sounds
up
like
in my
you
lap.
tasted a
There
bunch of
he
the former.
is.
But that only means you're
No,
overdue
no,
a
buddy.
whole lot of
Not
the
right
latter.
now.
Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park.
Okay.
Be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
YouTube meet tag. If you've been watching my VODs, you've already seen him a little bit. But, yeah, he's my little cute buddy. About 4 months old now. Okay. Then we'll make the modification station, and from there we can actually start making a lot of what I need to continue to progress. We're gonna be leaving all this stuff here. I don't care. Yeah, maybe take a radiation home just in case. There we go. Not on the desk, buddy. We're changing that. I know. It was very got it before. I know. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to leave him alone in the room today, just because he's been a little bad about his eating. We'll need to make one last trip back to the mobile vehicle bay. That's simply because we need it to deploy basically the last three things we need for game progression purposes of the Cyclops, the Prawn, and also the Neptune. Here you go, buddy. Those are... Yeah. I also do still need to acquire stalker teeth, but there's also one other thing that I was forgetting that's a little more key to get for the aerogel. Tricky-ish, not terrible. Which is, I need to get rubies. Not hard to get, they're pretty plentiful once you know where to look. I need to get rubies. I don't think they're in this pit. There's a way up into the mountain from here, which is kind of neat. There's nothing immediately in the pit. I know I usually go over towards where the gel sacks are really stupidly plentiful over by the blood kelp direction. So.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go ahead and start on the interior module of the modification station. Grab the computer chip out of wherever I stashed it. Cool. And then there are some other things that I want. Blueprints. And I want to make basically all the basics that start in the pod. I need another computer chip, fiber mesh, silver ore, titanium. We won't worry about that right away because it's not that big a deal. Titanium and copper ore, I believe I have copper ore. Titanium, cold, coral sample. Oh, that's straightforward. Cool, so I just need to go get a coral sample. It immediately pressing things that I would make. It is a slight problem with my choice of area, is table coral is farther from it. And I do not believe it is something that can be cultivated in the slightest. Not like it's hard to find. Pretty much everywhere around the shallows, you just look for a rock wall and it's there. Then we'll work on going over to Floating Island. We'll get some stalker teeth. I'm just gonna stock up on them because you do need enameled glass for a number of different things. I don't remember how many you need, but it's not that big a deal. I forgot my knife. Just a bunch of shit. We're gonna use a Sea Glide instead. I only have one power cell left to spare, and I'm gonna be using quite a bit of energy to get over to the Floating Island. That's why the moon pool would be nice to have, like, outright. Is I could also get the the solar charging unit on this thing, and it becomes pretty self-sustaining and is good for shuttling yourself around, especially considering I think that it was like 7, maybe 900. It's not very useful for very long. I started in my last few playthroughs to just adopt skipping out on the Seamoth, except to get around really quickly on the surface. Oh, I have a modification station. I think I have the lithium. Just get this out of the way. And there's lithium in a plentiful source right next to us, so I'm not that stressed about having spent that. We don't need that anymore. What I'd like is the alien containment, start breeding some fish in it, and then maybe allows me to. And I need this, because I don't have the moon pool. If I had the moon pool, I wouldn't even bother with this because I could just charge the power cells in the Seamoth or in the prawn once I build it. Knife. And then we'll go get our vehicle deployment thing. And we will get our... That's not too far at all. Why am I taking Seamoth instead of the Sea Glide? I have the brain of a goldfish. Okay. Back up the vehicle bay. Just get an excess of table coral for now. Oh, that hurt. I don't have the grow bed yet, which is fine.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
I don't have the space for... I don't have the bladderfish, I have the space for one of those seed pods, but it's not that big a deal. They're super easy to find. And I have the gel sack nearby. I'll just leave the gel sack untapped so that I can save on inventory space and locker space, and then once I go and get the stuff, my mic was blocking. Once I go and get the stuff from the floating island, then I'll worry about cultivating the gel sack. Because on the way, I believe I should also be able to find rubies, or at least somewhat near the path that I'll be on. Here. Do I even have to take this? Yeah, I think I want to take the sea moth. Get my repair tool out. And dump my habitat builder in there. The battery. Hold. I'll worry about organizing this another point. Now, it just needs to work. Put the bladderfish in. And I could make the thermoblade. Actually, with that empty battery. Did I put in? Where did I? There it is. View. Couple batteries just to be sure. Ditch those batteries. I guarantee it doesn't use a full battery. It's down 1%. Cool. It'll be a little bit before I build that, but good to have it tracked just so I know to gather the stuff once I'm on it. Okay, so the whole point of going and getting the table coral was to be able to build that. Copper ore for that. Then build my radio, build my fabricator, and then from there I can basically just keep coming to the base instead of going to the lifeblood. That's the word. And then we're set. Titanium. Cable coral? Coral. Where's that hand builder?
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Neat. Okay. The battery charger is also something I want. Track you, track you. That's basically all I need for. Seem right? That seems right. We got that. We got that. We have you. We're moments away from getting you. I found a beacon fragment, but I don't really need it. It's useful to have for players who don't have a whole lot of familiarity with the game and need finding stuff. Oh, that's the use for the letterfish. What I'm hoping to find is either Ultra Glide or Charge Fins soon. That said, make Charge Fins, you need polyaniline, which takes the deep shrooms, which we will cultivate up here once I can, so that I don't have to keep going down for them. Take salt. That's actually one of the reasons the water purifier. I didn't scan the water purifier again. That would have been nice to have just so I could get salt. Get it easily. Salt's plentiful. That's not that big a deal. We need bleach at some point, I think. No. Maybe not. Is bleach only used for purified water? Takes a salt deposit and a coral tube sample, but so we need stalker tooth. We need lithium. I'm not that concerned with getting it right now because, like I said, it's up in that. Not for now. We'll go to Keen. Yeah, we'll go to Keen. We'll get the planters, and then I'm also going to get a lantern tree. Well, I don't need to worry about getting the lantern tree and carrying its seeds over. Although it is very useful for just keeping the biogenerator build. I've got other trees right near base as an option for that, so let's go with those. But it does not require me to strike it with a knife. The big thing. Then we have acid shrooms. We have enough table coral to last us for a bit for computer chips. We're already going to be using 4 of it. We'll at some point want to get more, but I think once I can equip this thing with the storage module, then I'll worry about it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't need the storage module. Either way. found that wreck. Plundered it already. That's basically the only thing that was done that wasn't done during the prior bout of recording. Am I gonna be running into a Reaper going over here? Ew. I forgot to grab a scanner. And that's the moon pool part. Yeah. Torpedo arm fragments enough to put them after two. Yeah. Okay. Back the way we came. Won't be that bad. Speedlight's pretty fast, especially once you have fins, especially once you have the ultraglide fins. So and if I had the charge fins, it would basically allow me to just swim at an increased speed for an infinite amount of time. I think, depends on how fast we get it. It might be once we get the bronze suit all set up. Or at the very least built. I might be able to set it up with other upgrades because I'll have the moon pool fragment as well. But there's the vehicle upgrade station that I need to get for the moon pool. That module's a pain to get. Okay, so if I can just save myself the time, get the deep mushroom as well, get a bunch of rubies, get, maybe some extra gel sac seeds, well, since I'm gonna be in the area of that stuff, get some blood oil. Those four things, like, just save myself the time and not have to worry about them just yet, then we should be set. For a good long while, I can basically just discover things that I need to use for crafting blueprints, and then gather some of the more commonly needed materials. We'll be basically rolling. Until you start going into like the Lost River and getting yourself some nickel, and then later the volcano zone and getting yourself some kyanite, there's not really a whole lot of upgrades after you initially build the Cyclops and the prawn. But the Cyclops is going to be the fun part, because it's supposed to be What's that I messed up on? Or missed in the Aurora? I don't want to go back. I didn't go up. We got a warper hanging out around the base. That's right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Scanner. Just grab it. Batteries to be safe. And then traverse the 2 kilometers back to the Seamoth. I have my chat log pulled up from Twitch for some reason. I think I was checking it to try and alter some settings for my next stream. And saw someone's screen name on there, and I was like, it just clicked what their name actually should be read as. I'm carrying around the mobile vehicle bay like an idiot. Fragment, but mobile vehicle bay like an idiot. Why do I do these things to myself? Because my memory's crap, that's why. Zag's having little dreams. My first time owning a cat, and I'm learning so much with him. And hasn't been like the smoothest ride. Obviously, it's a kitten, and I'm starting with that as my first experience, so that's been a little rough. I know how to interact with adult cats fairly well because I've had so many friends who have had cats and family who have had cats. That, like, I know how they like to play and that. But anyone who's ever had a kitten knows and can tell you, like, they find very interesting ways to surprise you and annoy you and scare you. He's done a lot of that last one because he Ooh.
New blueprint acquired.
How did you get here? I didn't think you were here ever. Oh, well, I have the HAB builder. That's my first mistake. Moonpool fragment. Okay. Oh, I don't have moonpool fragments anymore? Oh well. That worked out.
New blueprint acquired.
That really worked out. Okay, so now we have the moonpool. Now I can start upgrading my vehicles, recharging my vehicles, very easily. I don't have to, like, really stress about a power.
This region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
Once I get the power cell charger, I can charge power cells a little more quickly because I don't have to like swap them out or anything like that.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, we already have that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Oh, that's the repair. Okay, well, this is relatively easy to find. Near the sudden point near around this area. That really was necessary here. I am gonna need the laser cutter to get anything else of value out of some of these other wrecks in the area, but if I just took a little more time, was a little more careful, I need you. Power cell charger? That's a power cell charger. We have the power cell charger now. Hell yeah.
New blueprint acquired. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, Ruby. And another data pad here.
Integrating new PDA
Second
data.
Officer Keen, you have given everything I sought. Awesome. I'm not going to get too greedy with that for now, because those become stupidly common once they become really, really relevant anyway. And I need to save some inventory space for some other things. Yeah. Oh, oh. There's just a way in. There is not a way in. Okay. Let's just go straight up to, so I don't get too upset about the amount of stuff I'm missing out on. Straight up to the surface, go look for that island. That's the rendezvous point, actually, so we're not too far. Hello. It's right here. Cool. I love this. Legitimately, anytime I complain about this game, it's because I was an idiot. If I'm getting frustrated with the game, it's because I was an idiot.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, Make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keane, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class Predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
Yep. Rip Keen. Yeah, so I started with this, and I want to move on to Below Zero after it, or doing the recorded stuff for YouTube. Yeah, because like I said, I'm trying to get back to having a VOD of everything that I've played on stream, and I figured maybe revisit some of the games that I don't have anymore, but really enjoyed. And part of me was like, why not just go through the order of the games that I played when I started, because that was the Half-Life series. But at the same time, I did play Half-Life Alyx as part of it, and right now I don't have my VRC legs, so I didn't want to do that simply for the fact that I need to get my VR motion sickness back under control. The only way to do that is like slowly and steadily. That's what I need.
Acquired.
You could also just use a planter box.
Integrating EDA data.
But we'll take the lantern, tree, fruit,
New blueprint
All robot.
acquired.
go across that other peak. We'll go down to the actual meat and potatoes of where there's some useful stuff to scan. Because this, I think, is where I got, in my initial playthrough was where I got all of my base building structure stuff. And that was a fun discovery. I also had a friend watching while I was live most of the time to like comment on things. They were enjoying my experience through it because they also really love this game. It's a really well done game. I'm looking forward to the sequel that's coming out. There's the option to play co-op. Should I want to play co-op with a friend on it, but I might just do it solo. So that I can just run my own schedule on it and not have to worry about if it's convenient for others. And then we'll have a lot of, we'll have all the games on here again. If I really wanted to, I should be scanning for... I'm not going to do a completion thing, but if I really wanted to, I could be scanning all the plant pot.
Integrating EDA data. New blueprint acquired.
We got to go down there. Now there's perhaps more safe, so I don't take fall damage like that, and intended paths, but we're just doing this. There's all those bad things. I don't like them. They're bitey. That's the Ultra Glide.
New blueprint acquired.
Battery.
Integrating new PDA data.
Cave crawlers, that's what it's called.
Integrating new PDA data.
That's one thing that's a little... Oh, spotlight. That might be useful just because it gets really dark around my current base setup. Stereo grow beds, the other thing I needed.
New blueprint acquired.
That.
New blueprint acquired.
You sure I have the stasis rifle now? No, I don't. Okay. That's the other thing I didn't find any fragments for because I didn't revisit one of the spots, I think.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh. Want this.
Integrating new
Really
PDA
want
data.
this. Back to my sea moth.
Welcome.
I imagine this island must have been much bigger because if you're seeing the chunk sizes that are falling off of it, and yes, it isn't like super regular, but I say that as we see another one. If it's falling off at that rate, that means it's falling apart pretty quickly and wouldn't be here in the next, like, in a year, given the size of what's left there. You'd have whatever the ancient floaters are holding on to, and that's it. At least I think. Got a life pod 12 as well. And I really should strongly consider a first aid kit manufacturing thing. I don't have to rely on the one on the life pod. We're gonna be swinging by the life pod anyways. That's all me. I have the space. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do something a little different with this. I'm not gonna be looking at the radio anymore because I don't remember where it happens in the transmissions. And I'm kind of at the point where I don't need the help of any more pointers to like life pods or anything like that. I want to see what happens when you... Oh. There it is. When you, when you, deactivate the platform before the sunbeam even tries to come down to you. Which means we're basically playing through the rest of this game blind with no additional advice. with the exception of like the Degassi habitats being a pointer for me to go and follow and make my way to other things. And then I think the facilities also end up being pointed out a little bit for you. Okay, so reinforcement takes lithium and titanium. All the time I went and got a bunch of titanium or lithium. It would help if I actually did some stuff first. Let's on the grow bed. Interact with the grow bed.
Farming alien plants.
Gel sacks in that.
Survival strategy. Craig McGill survived 47 months on a healthy, raw salad of live tree roaches and stank root.
That's it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Mushroom seeds are in here, so. That is okay. Eye stalk seed. Cool. Titanium. The gel sack over here. Shit, now I'm actually... Pull fragment. Now I'm actually pleased. Actually, I need titanium. I could build myself a pair of ultra glide fins. We're actually pretty well off now. I sound uncertain. It's because I'm maybe a little uncertain about that. Warper. We will need salt eventually, but I'm not worried about it now. And we still need stalker teeth. I'll leave a bunch of these scrap things around so that I can gather them up, drop them in front of stalkers, and theoretically the stalkers will play with the metal a bunch, and I'll get a bunch of teeth and go. Gab. Ditch those in there. Titanium in there. Good. Titanium. Good. Mushrooms. Batteries. I'm pretty much set there now. Go get some lithium. Oh, first. There we go. Now I can cultivate those and not have to go wandering around. Lithium. Can't catch him, but you can scan him. We gotta go into the building at some point too. But frankly, that can wait. Lithium. Enough. I'm having problems finding the lithium deposits. I know there's a oh, here we go. Like a whole streak of them around area. It's pretty reasonable to just come here and gather a whole bunch instead of doing the random thing and getting kale down in the cave. And then once you really, really need a whole bunch, you've got a drill arm and there's deposits. How much lithium? That's a decent. But part of why I needed it now, before I actually try and build a moon pool, is because I have had really bad experiences with structural integrity when I build the moon pool. I don't think we're building the Cyclops this time. We'll probably have to start it off with the Cyclops next time. Moon pool. There, I need titanium ingots, lubricant, and lead. Have the lead. Need the titanium ingots. But I'm pretty sure I have a lubricant sitting there. Yeah. Have enough for all of it. Should get one more scrap, honestly. So we'll stop with the moon pool. We'll start with trying to get the Cyclops, or not the Cyclops, the prawn built, and searching for the Cyclops in the next video. I am deliberately keeping these a little short so that, like, if I want to do multiple in the day, I can do multiple in the day, but also I won't burn myself out by going for 5-hour stints like I do with my streams, and I can break it up by doing other stuff. The other ingot. Oh, give me the titanium, please. Ingot. The sea moth. Paint it up in here. Put the power cell charger in here as well, and then we'll move a bunch of lockers along this wall, I think. Put the modification, or the vehicle modification station over here, and then we'll put some reinforcement.
It is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
Yeah, I need enameled glass for that as well. So I need it for the prawn suit, for the Death Module 1, and then I need plasteel. And okay, so I can make a Mark III pretty easily without too much extra effort right now. And then the Death Mark II, I need kyanite, so I can't even get that anytime soon. And I need the Death Mark 1. The needs nickel, which I also can't get anytime soon. So we're gonna make the prawn suit. It's pretty much gonna stay that way for a while. But we could make a lot of stuff for the sea moth and make it quite useful. Get the solar charger on it so that I don't have to worry about power cells on it anymore. And then the moon pool becomes just for the prawn suit. Things. Oh yeah, I found 2 engine things while I happened to be looking around for stuff to get back caught up. I don't care about the scanner room. I know how to find things. There's our 6 things tracked. I have more things tracked. Have I just been limiting myself like an idiot? Now I need magnetite. Okay. Cool. So now we have our list of things that we should be working on for the next time. Okay, so we're allowed 6. This little lantern tree is going to grow, and then we'll be able to have energy for the reactor, or fuel for the reactor endlessly at this point, and it'll be able to power most of what we have going right now. Eventually we'll need maybe another one. That's for another time, though. I think that's it. And save it there. Don't forget to. And I'll see you in the next one.